I am sure all of you are enjoying your good health and peace of mind. May God bless you all with the same throughout your life. Okay. See, today we are going to review the chapter 19, and the heading given by Swami Muktananda is Vision of Hell and the God of Death. He is visiting two lokas. One is hell and the other is where the God of Death resides. So he is giving the vivid explanation for the things he is seeing. Now first let us start with the vision of hell. What is this vision of hell? You see, as he was looking at the black light and he was meditating, he is going to a distant place. He was walking, but he didn't know where he was going. Finally, see, his body started shaking so violently. And finally, he arrived at a place that was utterly filthy, filled with excreta. The whole place was filled with excreta. Heap of refuse. See, he says, wherever I looked, Siddha students, please read carefully. He says, wherever I looked, I saw nothing but excreta. God knows for how many ages these turds had been piling up here. So much of waste, so much of excreta. Wherever he looks, 360 degrees, wherever he is looking, he is seeing only heaps and heaps of excreta, piles and piles. And if he is moving, his leg is sinking into it. And he says, I feel like vomiting. I feel giddy. And he saw only men and women. Only a few men and women. He saw only a few men and women, all of them naked. Some were sitting on heaps of dung, looking sad and ugly. He was having a very loathing feeling. When you look at something dirty, you feel somewhat ugly, isn't it? Now here, wherever he is going, he is seeing only the heaps and heaps, mountains and mountains of excreta. And he says, when he is in this place, all the radiance from his body went away. Such a dirty place. And this is what we call the hell. Okay. Then he is entering into another world, where there were woods and gardens filled with fruits and flowers, and many kinds of cows, oxen, horses, and other animals. Then he saw some men there who were about 20 feet tall, dark skinned, with protruding teeth. They all carried in their hands flashing swords of 6 feet long. Maybe they are all the fighters, the warriors there. Then some are wearing silk cloth, some are wearing ordinary cloth, some are wearing animal skins as their dress. And one thing he found, there were no women at all. And he saw bulls and buffaloes 20 feet long. And in one of the buffaloes, on the buffalo, he saw a black god sitting. See, the god was decorated nicely. He was wearing a red dhoti. He had jewels, he had crown studded with so many precious stones. Even the buffalo was having gold around his horns, his body wrapped in a good dress, and anklets, golden anklets on its hoofs, like that. The god wore red dhoti, okay, and he was about 10 feet away from me, just standing so close. And he identified him as Yamaraja. Swami Muktananda smiled at him. He also smiled at Swami Muktananda. And after some time, two of his attendants, that is two servants from of Yamaraja, came, took Muktananda away. And even the path where he was taken to was filled with excreta. He says, I tried to drink some water, but I started to vomit. And for 3 days he didn't eat at all. And even now, he says, when I think of, even now, I feel disgusted when I remember it. Like that, he visited the hell, and he met Yamaraja in Yamaraja's world. And then, but anyway, he continued his meditation. He could feel I would be seized by a wave of Shakti. Then when he gets that, his tongue will roll back, his eyes rolling in the same direction, and there will be lights. He also got deeply absorbed in the light and in the meditation. But his mind was filled with fear of death. He would always think, I'm going to die. And because of this fear, my meditation would stop. Fear is the enemy of all our progress. The first thing is we should get rid of fear. Fear for unwanted things. Fear for small things. Going to die is not a small thing. But still, people, they are having a lot of fear for even silly things. That fear I mentioned. And finally, my meditation would be broken off because of the fear of death. He says, after visiting the hell and after seeing Yamaraja, always I had the fear that I am going to die. And when that fear overrules him, his meditation will come to an end. He stops. So it's a very short chapter, but this is again his experiences in meditation. I hope you understand this. Continue to watch. You are going to have many more interesting things in this as his experiences, as narrated by Swami Muktananda. See you next time. Bye.